be with you always.
Hey man, y'all sure y'all don't want to like burn one first, man?
Why did you say that name?
You hear about the cable?
What is thy bidding, my master?
Nice guy.
Forever.
Well, man,
forever.
what it do?
What it is?
What's
people?
going on, y'all? Man, on a Friday night.
You know how it is.
Oh,
too,
man, bruh. I'm telling you. We in this thing. It's the Mayne Authority. It's your boy, Freddie Roy. And the homie, Lavish. What it do, bruh?
What it is,
What
man?
it do,
How you
man?
You had a good week? You had a good week?
Oh, man, I had a great week. I had a fantastic week.
Awesome.
Oh,
I
man.
wasn't that bad either, so I can't complain.
Yeah, man. Can't.
But Discord don't like me.
Oh, man. See, Discord don't like you at all, bro. Like, I don't understand. Then it does. Then you just come right back. Like, bam. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. But we in this thing, and it's Friday. What it do? I see you, and Seals. What's up, boy? I see you, Abby. What's good? Bill. What's up, man? Bill in the building. You know you official. Man. That's
all
what's
day,
up.
Every day. Lovely names. Lovely people.
Yes,
attached to the
indeed.
names.
Indeed.
Love you all.
Oh, man.
Humbly. Very humbly.
So what we got on the docket, man? What we talking about? What we talking about?
Man, we are just going to chill today and talk with
I
the
like it.
peoples about DC Fandome tomorrow. Because we want to see what DC sees and what they gonna clap back with.
Hey,
Because it's been a minute, man. They need to drop some stuff, man. We need
speaking
some
of
spoilers.
speaking of been a minute, man. Speaking of, you know, the fact that we talking about DC Fandome, it kind of hit a little different.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it,
This is
and
true.
those of y'all who been with us
Yep.
since the day one. I'm talking about my day
Yes,
one. I'm
Day
talking
ones.
about the real deal mud lovers. The day
Yeah,
ones.
man.
Like Mr. Mike Mother Flipper
Like,
Porter.
yes.
That's a
Yes.
day one right there.
Day one.
If you've been around that long, you know this is not our first fandom. In fact,
It's not.
it was a funny little happenstance that brought us in front of the people.
Yeah.
If I do
Completely
recall,
by accident.
I think
Yeah.
that was an accident, and it was
It totally
probably the
was.
best damn accident to happen to YouTube, bro.
Yes, it was.
I'm
Best
just
damn-
going to put that out there like that though.
Yep.
That's just my opinion, just mine. But
It's
yeah,
a-
man, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
favorite accident.
It's can you believe it's been a year plus for us? But it's been a year,
Yeah,
man.
It's been a year. Official. Yeah, it's like official on YouTube live in
Yes,
front of you, the
the
people.
people,
Yes,
Man.
live. We've made some strides since then,
bruh,
man.
haven't we? I feel like we've
Man.
done 4-5 different shows.
I know.
Like-
like
Ah,
for real. And then just looking at where we are now, it's just
hey
it's
man,
beautiful.
Who,
Beautiful.
who out there remembers? You know what? I'm gonna ask a question. This is trivia, and Mike, you can't answer, man. You can't answer. Can anybody out there? I just want to see who's rocking with us in the chat, and if anybody actually know how many original hosts was on the Mayne
Right.
Authority in its original iteration. How many was it? I'm just curious to see how many people know.
Yeah, I'm curious to know too.
Let's
see. I mean,
Mike, Mike, you can't say nothing, man. You can't say nothing.
Mike, shh.
Man.
Say nothing, man. Oh yeah, Bill, you can't answer either.
Oh man, Bill can't answer either. Bill know what's up.
He's a negative day 365 because he been with the Ben. He Uncle Ben's.
See, look, now Mike Porter says nope to the people. I see a lot of threes. And I see Mike Porter saying nope, but you know what? That's a trick question.
Right.
That is a trick question. And Mike, I'm sorry, my guy, but you would be incorrect. Because the very, very first iteration of the Mayne Authority did not include yours truly.
This is true.
It was a trio. And Lavis was a member of that trio.
Yep.
And then it increased to 4 when they bought yours truly on board. Then, the snapping happened.
Yes, the snapping.
Some people got dusted, and then there were 2.
There were 2.
We were they who remained. And a year later, we still standing. We still strong. I'm telling you, man. Like it's just wild, man. Just to think about like how much stuff been going on.
Yeah,
in that time, man. But it's been a hell of a ride, bro. And I'm ready to roll. I feel like Fandome is like officially now gonna be our like measuring stick. Like every time Fandome come around, it's our milestone, bro. Like
our milestone.
That's gonna be it, man. So yeah, I mean, Fandome right off the rip, man. Let me just ask you, what are you most excited about, or what do you want to see the most out of Fandome?
Well, I wait for the rest of my body to catch up in this ethereal world.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
You should know this answer. This should be a no-brainer. Totally.
I was just trying to see if you was gonna surprise me.
And no, man, I am down to see what they are doing with Batman, because the more I hear about it, the better and better it sounds. And I think a lot of people, it's just solidifying in me that a lot of people who are like, this movie's not going to be my movie, are going to change their minds because of just a lot of the news, man. It's just, it seems like they're going to actually give you the best. They're going to give you the Batman that you kind of first asked for, in my opinion. Not the Mobius chair Batman, not the super god Batman, but at least the Batman where you're like, shoot, I don't want to see him start an origin story no more. I want to see what it's like finally from this point. And I don't want to see a movie that like Christopher Nolan, he gave you the start, he gave you the middle, he gave you an end. Great. But it'd be nice if the start was Batman already being Batman. And what I'm hearing is, you get to actually see a Bruce Wayne that is not interested in being Bruce Wayne.
No doubt.
You see him wanting to be Batman. So, and then the spinoffs and things are coming off it. It's just, that's what I'm wanting to see the most. And I'm sure we're gonna have to wait to the very end to get it, like we did last year.
Yes, man. You remember that sitting there? How much crazy,
it was hype,
pointless. Like at some points, new. Like who was it? Wasn't it a concert? Didn't somebody put on like a concert in the middle of that joint? Like from their home.
I think so, yeah.
Who was that? Was it Chris Daughtry or somebody? Like it was Chris Daughtry, bro. Totally like I remember that now. I'm like, bro, we sat through the Chris Daughtry at home concert. That's dedication, folks.
Isn't it?
That's dedication.
I almost pulled out my guitar.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I was about to pull out something.
Then we streamed after.
Yes, and then we went after, man. But I tell you,
DC Fandome was long, man.
Yeah, last year, bro, like it was like all over the place, man. Like that was a nonstop stream, and then we were on that because we hopped in and out, I think, and then we went on live afterwards. But yeah, it was like a marathon that day, man. It was a marathon. Yeah. But I tell you, for me,
hi, Mama.
Oh, let me
get that button ready.
Well, as I was saying, Sir Lavis. Hey, Grissom, I see you, man. Appreciate that with the 25. Say happy Friday, everyone. Cheers to the weekend. Sawce. Because if you ain't got the sauce, you dusty bastard, that's your. I'ma still say the beat.
Right.
I'ma still say the beat.
Still gotta
Yes. Yes. Oh man, you know it. You
man.
know it. But yeah, man, like for me, I think the thing that I'm looking forward to. I want to see them. I want them to give me something. Tell me something about this Flashpoint movie, this Flash movie. I need some more details because I feel you on the Matt Reeves, the Batman. I got you, but like I feel like that Flash movie, that's gonna be the game changer for DC, man.
Yeah,
I think it is. That's the game changer, and that's because I'm and the reason I'm so anxious for that is because I really am desperate. I'm desperate for Marvel to get some competition, man. Because I need somebody to keep White Suge on his P's and Q's.
Right.
I need somebody to make sure that they continue to crank out this fire content. They can't get stagnant. They can't get lazy. It's got to stay on point. And the best way to make sure you make that happen is for somebody else to be like, you ain't the only show in town, bruh. That's what I need. I need Flashpoint to come on. I'm hearing these rumors about Michael Keaton. I want to know what they doing with it, man. Like, cause that's, that Michael Keaton Batman, that's my Batman. Like everybody want to talk about, what's his Christopher Nolan Batman series and all of that. And I'm like, nah, Batfleck, nah, he was cool. No. Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
That's my Batman.
Yeah, man.
That's my Batman. Oh man.
Revisit that, man. It can't be anything less than great. From 89 to what's it supposed to come? I think somewhere around 2022, might get that next year.
Donation. I thought it was a trash.
Hey, Mama good with the $15. I appreciate you. You know what?
Thank you, Mama.
Just for that, I'm gonna actually be extra clean.
First black Mr. Clean.
Exactly.
I don't need soap or water.
Don't need it.
That's how clean he is.
So fresh. So clean.
But yeah, so like that movie is supposed to be their new pivot point. It's supposed to be their soft reboot.
Mm-hmm.
So of course you're supposed to get Michael Keaton supposed to come back in there, supposed to come in there. You're getting Ben Affleck, he's supposed to be also in that movie. And the rumored villain is supposed to be a dark Flash. Not the reverse Flash, not Eddie Thawne. You're gonna get a dark Flash on that.
Okay.
And the whole premise and purpose behind the movie is to kind of say it's to kind of do the opposite in the way of what MCU did. So the MCU, what they did was they had a singular sacred timeline, and they branched out from that.
Right.
It seems like what they're going to try to do with Flashpoint is take all their other flash lines and kind of Infinite Crisis it and smush it all into one. And so that means everything's going to be canon. That means the TV shows you see are canon.
Yes.
That means the movies are canon. Any kind of spin-off DCAU in a way, but they're still their own little universe that's living in tandem, or more or less the way that DC kind of does it is not timeline universes. They do more of worlds.
Right.
So it'll be more of one timeline of infinite worlds in a way, but they're using the Flashpoint to do that.
Right.
So there's a possibility that we could get a Grant Gustin cameo on there. There's a possibility they may do John Wesley Shipp from the first Flash TV show. And you've seen him on the Flash. If you've watched that TV show, they're kind of pulling all that together. Then from there, it's kind of said that Ben Affleck
Donation.
Michael
I thought it was a trash.
Oh man,
Mike Porter, sir, glass half full himself with the 5. I appreciate you, man. Says, I love you guys. Thanks for keeping it a buck. Oh, that strike. Ouch. We don't need more delays. Shout out to my girl Adele for getting a divorce so we can have new music.
Right.
I swear, Mike, you ain't ever lied there, bro. You ain't ever lied, man.
What's up, Star Wars MCU?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Good. So yeah, from there you're supposed to get Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton going around and kind of being the Nick Furies and recruiting people for whatever their future issues may be. So they had some footage out. You get to see Batman, which looks like Ben Affleck Batman, not Michael Keaton, riding around in some kind of a new bat bike. Looks pretty dope. Looks pretty futuristic. And in that movie, it seems like they're going to be introducing a different version of Superman's daughter. So you're not going to get Superman Henry Cavill. You're going to get his daughter. And I'll actually give, that's what I'll do. I will give 100 points to anybody in the chat to tell me who his daughter is that's going to show up in that movie. See how close you guys be paying attention. You guys, matter of fact, I'll make it 100 perp coin. 100
Oh,
perp
that
coin.
man putting the perp coin on it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, 100 perp coin. You tell me which version is daughter. But yeah, so you're gonna get her. So she kind of looks like a Henry Cavill, but I don't know. She looks, to be honest, she looks Hispanic, which isn't a problem. I'm just saying, the whatever iteration they're going from.
I thought it was the trash. Don't be hitting on me.
Hey.
Bill with the 50 piece. Man. Appreciate you, Bill. Love you too, bro. Hope
Yes,
you and the
sir.
fam are doing well, my guy.
Most deaf. Yeah, I know they are, man. They're good peoples.
Hold on. I'm about to do, look, we're going to do a Main Gang exclusive right now. Stop the presses. Oh, he done hung up. I was about one of my homies, one of the big homies, OG supporter of the channel, my brother Vic was ringing me. I was about to call him right now, answer the phone and put him on live, but you made it, Vic.
Comic.
You made
Darth Chaos comic. Which comic version? Shoot, I'll give 200 perp coins if you name both.
Oh,
how about that?
He is mighty generous tonight. Mighty generous.
Yes, man.
Hey, I ain't mad.
If
I ain't
you're
mad.
wondering where you can get some of this perp coin at, you got to join the Discord.
You got to get on the Discord, man. If you're not on the Discord, what you doing with your life?
With your life, man.
Especially tonight, because as soon as we done, we taking this party to the Discord, man, and your boy Freddie Roy gonna be spinning them tunes, man. The turn up is officially official. Just saying. So you need to get on that Discord. I'm telling you.
Trying to let y'all know. What's up, T-Rev?
T-Rev, what's good, man? I see you coming in.
T-Rev. We talk about Flash. We talk about the Flashpoint movie. We talk about DC Fandome. Just catch you up, man. Because I know you one of my great resident friends on the DC. He's a great resident friend on comics in general. So I know my man's gonna keep me correct if I slip up. That makes me feel good when T-Rev and Second Street show up. I know we're gonna be 100 at that point. But so yeah, you're gonna get a different version of Supergirl in that movie, and it's not really too clear what the exact plot is because they're kind of hiding that villain. We'll probably get a good idea of it whenever they drop a actual preview. We could get a preview for that as far as tomorrow goes. That gives you more information on what the movie's going to be about, how they're going to use Flashpoint to kind of pivot the timeline and kind of change things, and then we'll see in what direction that they're actually going to go from Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Gotcha.
So that's number 2 on my list is what they're going to do, because that has implications for the entire, well, I guess what we're probably still calling the DCEU. And then I guess apparently J.J. Abrams is supposed to make an appearance too, and I'm thinking we're going to get a little bit more Green Lantern out of him, but that doesn't mean, because they're introducing this new Supergirl, that they may not spin off, and we're going to get that Supergirl movie that we heard we're going to get rumored before we got a Superman movie. They may go ahead and greenlight that and just use this new version of Supergirl. I'm giving 200 perp coin for anybody who can tell me who the actress and what version of Supergirl is going to be in the Flashpoint movie. Yeah. 200.
200. 200.
And since we have 71% of you here are day one of the Maynes, and we love you. We love you for that.
Yes.
Like
What he
I
said.
drove
What
a whole
he
hour
said.
just to make sure I could still come on here and hang out
Yes.
with the peoples.
And still made it in.
Yes.
That's because that's just how much we love y'all. Man drove an hour. And then we jumped right on in here to get it popping. Man.
Yes, sir.
Speaking
so I
of.
see.
Go ahead.
Sasha Cale. So that'll be the actress. So I give Darth Chaos 100 perp coin.
Nice.
Nice. Go ahead and do that now.
That's what's. Hey, Jedi Jen, if you've been around since December of 2019, you were day one.
Yeah.
You were day one. You've been around. You were day one at that point. No doubt. But I tell you what else I'm looking into while we're waiting to see if somebody else gonna get that other 100. Yes. Gotham Knights, man.
Yes.
I need to see some Gotham Knights footage.
That's number one on the game list.
Yes.
That's number one.
I got to see some of that because, man, you want to talk about showing Avengers how to do it right. I think that's what's going to happen with this one.
Man, if Avengers was like how Gotham Knights is coming out, I don't need the multiplayer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't need the multiplayer. But this game is going to be multiplayer.
Yeah.
And you're going to be able to join in with whatever character is chosen at the point in which they are. You do not have to load like a whole. I mean, of course, you're going to want to start from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how things happen. You get kicked out of the game, whatever.
Yeah.
Or you just joined up from coming into work, finally sitting down, grabbing the controller, and your dude didn't wait, and your girl didn't wait, and you want to pop in. You can pop in at whatever point they are. And I'm just ready to see what kind of combo moves you're going to have from being able to have more than one person. Are you going to be able to have all characters converge in on one mission? I hear they're bringing back Mr. Freeze. Oh, and that's another thing from the Batman too. Apparently, there's a lot of Easter eggs in this movie that's going to be setting up the sequel for Mr. Freeze. Now, love to see a non-parody Mr. Freeze make it back to the mother flipping screen, dude. That's going to be where it's at. But yeah, man. With this game, I'm ready to see if they're going to let you use any of their vehicles, because they do kind of show in some of the test footage. I think they showed some of them are on their bikes and stuff like that. A lot of them, a lot of the Bat family drove or used bikes. There's not too many of them that you see driving around, which kind of confused me, to be honest. It's like, could y'all not afford to buy a car with what y'all doing?
Hey, man,
I mean,
you
Barbara's
know,
the commissioner's daughter, and she on a bike. Like, I mean, it's probably quicker and easier to get around the city, but it's, can't have no gadgets.
It's Batman logic.
Gadgets.
Batman logic.
Yeah, it's Batman. So we're supposed to use Batman logic.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Always.
Just
exactly. Just how it be sometimes.
Right.
Saw Kendall pop in here. What's good, Kendall? What's good, man? What it do? But yeah, man, Gotham Knights. That's gonna be. That's another one I'm checking for. I'm like, you know me, man. And then what else they got? What's the movie, my man? The Rock. What is that? Black Adam.
Oh, Black Adam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Black Adam. That's another one, man. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really looking forward to that movie like that, because I'm not like a Dwayne Johnson fan like that. But I am curious to see it from the aspect of anything that's gonna give us a diverse group of superheroes. I'm always down for that. Like, I always want to see how they're gonna portray, superheroes and what different ways they'll be able to incorporate, the different flavors of the human race in it. So it's gonna be dope from that aspect alone. I just don't want to see him. Please don't turn it into Hobbs. Or don't do that, or Scorpion King. Don't do that. I think he's past that point.
Yeah.
But
it sounds like they're gonna stick as close to the modern comic adaptation of Black Adam. And of course,
what's up.
You get to see the story between Black Adam and how he came from Kahndaq and how he got his powers, and then they're gonna tie that into Shazam.
Gotcha.
So you should see a lot more than just some Scorpion King type vibes. It should be
Word.
It should actually be
I
pretty
hope
good.
so, man.
I liked Hercules. Did you not like him when he did Hercules? That movie.
I did not watch Hercules.
Hercules wasn't
I
bad.
couldn't do it, man. Like
I'm mistaken. I think it was Hercules he did.
I'm probably about 2 inches away from being anti-rock.
Oh man, why?
Just because it's probably a hate. I ain't gonna even lie. It's probably hate. I just get tired of everybody like going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like my dude is like that on screen. Cause it's, right. I mean, yeah, he eye candy and he do his thing, but it's like, man, no, I've seen him try to be serious in some roles and it just didn't hit the right. It just didn't do what I thought it was going to do. But on that note, and I'm trying to think about this because I'm thinking about wrestler comic book characters. So you got The Rock's gonna be Black Adam. You've got we were just talking about John Cena is going to be help me out here. What's my man's name?
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. There you go. And then you got Batista as Drax. Who is the best? Who is now? You know, we still haven't seen The Rock yet. Not as Black Adam.
Not as a comic.
Yeah. But who is the best wrestler turned comic book?
I mean, you can't forget Stone Cold, man. You know, you got Stone Cold too.
Okay, so who?
Ric Flair doing the commercials.
Help me out though. Who did Stone Cold play?
Stone Cold was actually a TV character, on one of them old like NCIS type shows. And no.
I mean, like, but I'm talking about like some
movies.
No. I'm saying comic book characers. I'm keeping it strictly from wrestling to comic book characters. Like
That's it.
Who's killed it? Who's killed it? Now, there's been plenty of wrestler turned actors.
Yeah,
that's a whole different show.
That's
some Adam Debate 8 right there. That's some Adam Debate 8. But no, I'm saying like just from a comic standpoint, like former wrestler turned actor, but in a comic book.
But now as a comic book.
Tex Vidger, you wrong as hell. Look, I'm from Texas and I don't even want to see that, bro.
Oh no.
No.
No, man. No. I can't even imagine.
You know,
I can't even.
Man, his wheelchair had off-road tires on it.
You know what? Maybe we'll put a little time aside to do some fun wrestler fan.
Yes, that would be we could definitely do that. We could definitely do that. But yeah, I'm thinking about it, man. It's like I don't know.
Who was Triple H in Blade 3?
He was just a henchman. Yes. Let's please forget about that. Let's not talk about I intentionally left him out because that was probably the worst.
Yes.
I'm like, no, bro. He didn't.
That was horrible.
Oh, that was bad. He was. That movie was bad, but he's
a better wrestler than that.
Oh boy, look. I think it's that role that made me like really hate Triple H. Like I don't even think I think I was cool with him as a heel wrestler, but when he did that, I was like, don't talk. I want him to lose every match from now until he retire. He need to be. You know. I'm sorry, Mama Good, but I just gotta say it. He need his ass beat for that. Somebody should have took him out back and been like, bruh, you making WWE look bad.
I'm trying to tell you.
He made them look horrible.
Come out. Yeah. He's like the worst wrestler turned actor. Wasn't he even like in his own little movie where he had like the front runner?
Please tell me no. Do not tell me Triple H got his own.
Believe.
Now I would tell you this: John Cena did come a long way.
Definitely.
Because his first movie, boy, what was that movie called? He was in some kind of it was like an action drama.
Oh, he was in The Marine, I think.
Yeah, was that the Marine? The one where they like blew his family or something up?
Yeah, he was like driving in the car, blew his stuff up.
Yeah, okay, yeah, man.
That movie wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, but come on, man.
But okay. So from The Marine, which I don't really think they didn't let him act much. I mean, he was kind of just John Cena in that movie because he was already doing that in the ring. But
that's true.
Compared to seeing him in the Transformers, I think it was the fourth one.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a big difference. Like he actually got a few chuckles out of me, and he was supposed to be that kind of a character.
Yeah,
and that fit him.
See, well, yeah, exactly. Like Peacemaker fit him.
Works.
Yes, like Peacemaker. That's what and that's why I think the point that I was getting at when I was going to say that was my hot take was that I think Batista is the best so far because
really?
I never would have expected that out of that dude for him to be able to hit to be that funny in that role. Like it was like that. It was made for him. Drax was made for Batista. Like that was. Now I tell you this. Here's a little known fact, or maybe not little known, but you know the movie Kickboxer, right? Jean-Claude Van Damme back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Frank Dukes.
Yes, Frank Dukes. Exactly. You know they remade that. No, Frank Dukes is
no, that's
Bloodsport. That's Bloodsport. But yeah, no. But yeah, you know they did a Kickboxer reboot, right? And in this, Jean-Claude Van Damme is in it, but he doesn't. He's the trainer in this one. He's not actually. Yeah. So Tung Po is in this one also.
Okay.
You want to know who plays Tung Po?
Who?
Batista.
Really?
I haven't seen it yet, but Tung Po is played by Batista. I am. Okay. I want to see this because I don't know if Batista can pull off Tung Po. Now I know he's not going to try to match him and be the Tung Po that I hope he's not.
Right.
But yeah, I saw that and was like, that's an interesting choice.
Right. I mean, it's a reboot, so they probably give him more of a prominence in this movie than he probably got in the first one. So well, I'll check that out.
Here's another one for you. Did you know that in Kickboxer 4? Yeah, there's like 4 of them before they did the reboot.
Yeah.
Tung Po was the villain again, but this time he spoke English and run a drug ring or a sex trafficking ring, I think.
Yes. Bruh, I heard about that.
The stuff you watch when you can't sleep at night. Man.
Right? That's pretty much what it boils down to.
It's literally what it was. Because I was like, you can't knock Fast and the Furious. Because I thought Fast and the Furious was the first time that you had like average Joe person and they just their series morphed into something that was completely different. No, Kickboxer did that first because that went from being a movie about like a family of kickboxers to my dude was straight up Vito with the $5. Mayne, appreciate you. Said gotta show some love to the Maynes. Well, we showed appreciate it, bro. We showed appreciate it. But yeah, man, he was basically a CIA, he was basically Black Dynamite by the time you got to the I'm like, bro, wait a minute. When did this happen? My dude and then it was Tung Po shot Jean-Claude Van Damme's character, but got away with that. Then somehow, years later, he framed Jean-Claude Van Damme's younger brother who served prison time and got married. I'm like, what? This movie was 2 years apart from the last one. How did all of this happen so fast?
It's a time jump, man.
I'm telling you, man.
He was time cop, so he was able to jump through all the different time periods.
See, now you're figuring it out. Now you're figuring it out.
I know how that works, man.
See? That's just like Double Impact. Those were not twins. That was his variant.
Yep, that was his variant.
Exactly.
Jumped through from the time cop and cut his hair.
That's it.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Precisely, man.
Yeah, I'll catch up.
I'm trying to tell you, man. But yeah, man, that I think Batista as Drax is the best one. But it's gonna be interesting because I do think The Rock might pull it off, man. I think he might pull it.
I think he's gonna be a good Black Adam.
I think this is gonna.
If you're familiar with the character, and that's even the way he's trying to say Kondak. He's trying.
Yeah.
He's trying his best with being the Black Adam, and I liked every iteration I've seen of Black Adam. And I think the only thing that sucks is when it really comes down to it, unless maybe The Rock is able to pull him over to that studio or whatever the case, we won't see a Henry Cavill Black Adam fight.
Yeah, that's the only unfortunate thing, man.
I would love to see that.
That would have been dope.
Yeah.
Then it would have been dope to see The Rock return to WrestleMania and wrestle Henry Cavill. Because that would have happened.
They probably would have done that too, right?
That would have happened. They would have totally run it up to the movie, had them do a pay-per-view together, It would have
Have him
been.
out in the
They'd have
Superman
cashed
shirt.
out. They'd have cashed out,
Mhm.
bro. That'd have brought me back to the WWE. That
A
might have
little
brought
bit.
me back. I might have been like, all right, let me see the run up to this. I got to see how this works.
For one night.
But
It's
yeah,
always
exactly. And then it's like, nope,
That's
nope.
about it. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
the
man.
Triple H had 2 movies out in 2011. He had The Chaperone,
Oh,
and I think that was kind of like they all have a babysitting movie. So like The Rock had like what was it, The Tooth Fairy or something like that.
yes. Mm-hmm.
So like The Chaperone's kind of like Vin Diesel's little babysitter movie. I forget the name of that movie.
Okay.
It's
Why
after
do
The
they? Because
Chaperone's
Hulk Hogan had one of them too, man. Why do they always
all
put
have the
them
same
in
kind of
this like
movies.
chaperone? I don't know, man.
And then he was in an action movie called Inside Out, which I haven't seen.
Okay.
But it looks like he might have been able to play his like evil self that he likes to do in the ring.
Oh,
So
okay.
that movie may have actually been good.
Got you.
It might have been, but Chaperone looks horrible just from the cover. So
Yeah,
we'll never
man.
know about that. I saw somebody ask about Randy Orton if he was in any movies or if he was in one of the Marine movies that came out. And so he was in a movie called Changeland in 2019. He was in The Condemned, which looks like a Marine movie. He was in 12 Rounds Reloaded. So I think that might have been the name of the movie with John Cena. So I
Yeah,
think he did
12 rounds is the movie I was thinking about.
Yeah.
12 rounds was the
12
movie
rounds.
I was thinking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that was like his second one.
Yeah, it was like,
That
it was one of his
good.
early. It was okay.
I like that movie.
It was
I don't know.
okay. It wasn't. I'm not gonna say it was good, but for John Cena to be the main protagonist, it was decent enough. Like it kept me watching. But yeah,
I like it.
that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
But I think Peacemaker's a good fit for
Oh
John
yeah.
Cena.
Oh, most def. Yeah. That's
So-
they did the right thing with that faux
Yeah.
show.
And they had a little short teaser that came out about it. You could see him sit down at the table with the other actors that came back from the movie. So the crew from Argus, minus Amanda Waller. So like she pinned him with them, and they're gonna help him go around on their missions and stuff like that. But it's like none of them like him. None of them like him at all. They make fun of him. Him and his, they call it a little toilet bowl helmet on. That's all titanium silver looking. He's got an eagle in the car named Eagly, and they start clowning him for that. Talking about you have a daughter named Daughtery. This is a squirrel named Squirrely. Like, so I thought it was going to be kind of cool to see a bit of a action / comedy type movie with the hero. And James Gunn apparently said he's been having a blast doing it. So I'm pretty sure there'll probably be a lot of spinoffs. I'm sure there'll be a lot of more seasons that come out of it, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's enjoyable. They're doing it's like a side character with him.
Yeah,
but he was on a season of Arrow, and I cannot remember the name of the character. I'm just losing it all tonight, guys.
Hey man, I'm right there with you. Man. You know why, man? Because we already ready to turn up. That's what that is.
Right.
That's what that is.
Right. Most definitely. But I mean,
yeah, right.
DC Fandome's gonna have a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Besides that, though, they're gonna have Aquaman. So apparently, Aquaman's gonna be getting a little bit of a showcase.
Okay.
We can learn a little bit more about that and see what's going on with that movie. I'm not gonna front. I've not seen too much about that.
Yeah.
Most that keeps coming out of anything related to that is the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp situation, and Johnny Depp seems to be taking the depth of that, and she doesn't seem to be too affected about any of that's going on. So we'll see a little bit more from that of Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom. We're gonna get the Shazam: Fury of the Gods. We're gonna get that with Zachary Levi. We're gonna see the upgraded suits and stuff like that. And I think the youngest actress that was on there that played one of I don't think she got to play one of the Shazam family per se, but she's actually old enough now, so they can actually have her be in the costume. If they actually aged her up, they use a different actress, if I'm not mistaken. So now they can actually use her. So we get to see what that family actually looks like in that movie. Apparently, Patty Jenkins is supposed to come back, or at least appear. So we could get news on Wonder Woman 3 if they're going to do a Wonder Woman. I already said J.J. Abrams is going to come, and we'll probably get some more Green Lantern news and see what's going on with that TV show that they announced 25,000 years ago, because we ain't got nothing on that for real. They just did a couple castings, but we don't have any synopsis. We don't have any idea. Well, the villain's supposed to be, maybe it might be the Yellow Lanterns again. They may expand and talk about the whole spectrum of lanterns. So we'll see what's going on with that. Of course, they're going to address the games. So we'll get more on the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. And of course, we're going to get some more on the Gotham Knights. I'm hoping that they have a good preview, because that game, I believe, is supposed to, I think it got pushed back from March to about May, but we're supposed to get that next year.
No doubt.
So that'd be good. And then for your TV shows, Peacemaker, of course. For those of us who love Harley Quinn, that's coming back. I need to catch up on that. I have really enjoyed. I like King Shark on that show. Besides Harley, King Shark is my draw, because they make him urban. They make him urban, and it's a likable urban. So I'm down with that. We're gonna see what's up with Titans. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, even it's bad, and I have to admit it. It's bad.
Man, wait a minute. You giving it the 3-letter word, bro? Wait, hold on, slow. You're not finna sneak that by me. Hold on.
No,
this the show. Wait. This the same, huh?
I'm trying to let me finish. It's bad when T-Rev. It's bad when T-Rev picks up on the writing. And I'm not saying that like T-Rev is a slow guy. That's not what I mean. But what I mean is like she's generous. You talk to T-Rev about a lot of these DC or any property that's like, even when he says something bad, he's like, he's generous about it. But it's bad when T-Rev's like, yeah, I ain't got nothing for this.
So
going down?
Now that you've said that, I need to address our beloved community for a minute, because I need them to help me understand something. So you mean to tell me that we talking about Titans? The same Titans that I wasn't trying to give my time to, and y'all tried to make me feel like I was the buster for deciding that Titans wasn't worth my time. Hold on, homie. Hold on.
Entirely true.
I just want to make sure. We talking about the same show.
We are talking about the same
that
show,
y'all told me to skip the whole first season.
Yeah,
because it was pointless. Peep season 2. And then you had me on season 3 and was like, hey, season 3. And then all of a sudden, I don't be hearing no Titans talk like that
first half
last couple weeks. I'm just trying to, y'all gonna learn to listen to me.
We're on episode 12 now, and just the way that they are, and I don't know how many episodes they have. That's the thing. So last season, I believe they got like 12 or 13 episodes. So we're on episode 12. And just the way that they have been progressing the story, I am hoping that maybe they have at least 3 more episodes to tie it all up. Because what they're trying to put in the show is good, but I feel like they're trying to like cram some stories, try to give some background on some of these characters to make it like pop or explode for the next season, because this is the first season that's on HBO. But the writing is just they're not focusing enough on the story at hand. Y'all
hear this, right? I want y'all to hear this. You know what I hear right now? I hear a whole lot of justification, bruh.
Oh no, it's totally not justification.
I hear a whole lot of excuses.
No, I'm not making excuses. Like they're just scatterwriting. They're scatterbrained on the story. You're focusing on Blackfire one moment, then you're focusing on what's going on with Dick. Then the way that they're trying to bring people back by using the Lazarus Pit, and then you gotta. It's kind of like
that first season. Like that first season.
It's almost like it's
like it bounced around.
Season all over again.
So my point remains.
The 9 writers, man.
When I saw the first season, bruh, I was like, I don't know. And here we are, season 3, and we talking about the same thing. I'm not trying to gloat. All I'm saying is I saw this coming. And you
no,
know,
I'm not just.
and here's the thing. He say it's like LeBron after losing to the Warriors. No. I'm gonna tell you what this is like, and this is how I know this because I'm a Spurs fan, and the Spurs. Look, we got 5 rings, but you want to know the thing that the Spurs could never do? Put 2 great seasons back to back. They never went back to back.
Probably.
So you would see them go. They'd win the title, and then the next year they'd be damn near trash. I saw the pattern in Titans. I was like, bro, hold on, man. Hold on. Yes, I seen it. When he told me you could just skip the whole first season, bro. Like, just go into season 2. That's like the Spurs, bro. It's like we don't want to talk about. We ain't talking about. Talking about.
What property are we talking about here?
You said Titans.
We're talking about DC.
Yes,
we're talking about WB Watermania.
But do you remember how you were standing on the chair? Hyping Titans, telling me that I needed to get that in my life.
The first like 6 to 7 episodes
of what season?
Dope. Of season 3.
See, look, season 3 though. Like I had to skip a whole season
because at the time you have to think. So they're not with HBO Max. They were doing the DC Universe app. So like whatever they had on that they tried to throw money towards. They had like what 3 or 4. They had Doom Patrol. They had Titans. They had Swamp Thing. I swear they had another show, or at least they were going to produce another show, and it didn't happen. Maybe it might have been Harley Quinn. And they had it all in that app. So the little bit of budget money that they got for doing that, like season 1 for all of those shows, except for the animated show, because that's always easy to do. A lot of the season 1s really didn't cut it. Like Doom Patrol season 1 wasn't really all that, and not even the graphics, you know. But Doom Patrol season 2 was good. I haven't seen season 3 yet. But same thing with Titans. Titan season 1 wasn't all that good, but season 2 they got it together. And I'm at maybe season 2 for both them shows. It was like, look, if season 2 ain't hot, we cutting this. That could have been why they was able to focus on a storyline. They were able to get you involved with the characters. And although they had their little issues, it wasn't the issue that they're bringing in for the second half of season 3.
Yeah, like
the first half of the season was hot though.
Yes,
I'm telling you.
See, because you just explained Tim Duncan. Spurs won the championship in '98, and he was like, then they couldn't get it right, and he was like, you know what? If y'all don't figure this out, I'm going to Orlando. And it was like, we got to go get Steven Jackson, go get this man some help. Bring Manu, find Manu, go draft Tony. We got to get this man some help. Dave Robinson ain't doing it. So then they did that. And then 03 came. But then 04, they just couldn't get right. 05, banger. 06,
we'll see.
Ginobili getting done up by dirt. Man, look, I'm trying to tell you. I see this.
We'll see.
So T-Rev, preach.
Fandome,
preach T-Rev.
Drop will maybe give us insight on what they're trying to do with season 4. And I'm actually going to jump. You're going to hear me say this live, people. I'm actually going to jump on that Felicity train. And I'd actually like to see a Young Titans, or at least them form the show into more. They can keep Titans name or whatever, but form the show over more of a Young Titans team amalgamation. I don't think it's just the fact that she wants the Young Titans roster. I think it's more the fact of the story that they tell with Young Justice. It still keeps in that same essence and storyboard that we like as far as what we got from the Teen Titans cartoon. But the first, not this Teen Titans Go, the first one, that was more like a teenage drama made into a cartoon. Shut up, Felicity. I already said it. So if you want to hear that again, you're gonna have to rewind. Okay.
Oh man.
But
get him.
On that, I do want to see them kind of do more of a Titans-esque show. So I'm hoping also DC Fandome will also give us more on what they're doing with Nightwing, because apparently there's already been rumor, like years ago they were trying to do a Nightwing movie, but now it seems like the Batman and the Titans are going to spin off shows. So you're going to get and movies. So you're going to get like a Nightwing movie that's coming out on HBO Max. We've already got casting and everything going on for Batgirl that's supposed to be on HBO Max. And sliding in there, we had a rumor about the Red Hood. supposed to get a HBO Max all live action show or movie that's supposed to be in the same universe. So what I'm kind of hoping is Titans turns for the Young Justice. We do something better that they're doing with Dick Grayson and leave even Starfire. There's some teases in this, but again, there's like the tease. They're doing the teases like the main storyline, which is what throws certain things off is the problem.
Gotcha.
But it is like what they're trying to do. You can see the potential in it, but it's just like y'all are overdoing it too much for this show. But at this, we're gonna hopefully DC Fandome will give us more on the outlook of those rumors and hopefully those being paid off and being true. But outside of that, you're gonna get your CW shows. I don't know if any of you guys are actually still interested in the CW shows. I'm not watching Batwoman at all. The Flash only gets me on Netflix, and I still got to go through the other half of the Flash because I am sick and tired of seeing the Flash on this TV show get his beat left, right, up, down faster than he can run in the show. It's like he ain't got it for nobody that shows up, and it's always his team. They should just call the show Team Flash. They don't need to call it the Flash at all. Nowhere near close. But yeah, Superman and Lois, you're supposed to get a little bit about that. And then I guess there's a Netflix series called Sweet Tooth that's be coming out. So we're going to hear some more about that.
Well, all right.
So, I'm hoping I'm going to actually check to see if they actually pop out a schedule. I haven't seen it anywhere on the internet, but I haven't gone to their actual website. They probably do have a schedule. And I am going to go and see when they're going to pop on some of the more interesting things. But most likely, I'll at least keep an eye on it. And you never know. I mean, they're like I said, last year's was long, man. I don't think we streamed until about 9. And I don't think it ended until right before we went live.
Yeah.
And I think it started at 1. So they're saying it's supposed to go for about 4 hours, but there's nothing saying that it can't go any longer. I saw Raz Ceylon say he had a TV related question for me.
Okay.
What is your TV related question? CW shows are used as an insult. Nope, that doesn't look like a question to me. What's your question, man?
Look down at me.
Okay, all right.
Oh man.
I didn't see the Sandman show, but that would be dope. I'm not too familiar with that character, so we'll have to see what the deal is with that. But yeah, I don't know about the Sweet Tooth one either. I'm not sure if that's because of the game or the DC.
Right? I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, huh?
Why DC's hot, right?
Man. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. And at some point this weekend, we gonna get in here and cover some of this DC Fandome craziness. So make sure you check that Discord, man.
Yeah, man.
Because we will be dropping updates, letting you know when we gonna be on. But I don't know, man. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, I know. Normally.
Now go ahead and ask, Raz. You got a question? Go ahead.
Oh, what you got? What you got?
Yeah, you got to get off and turn up.
Exactly. That part.
Got to get the purple man going.
There you go.
So okay, so you said Sweet Tooth is on Netflix. Came out 4 months ago. I have to check it out. Season 2. Okay. We shall see what that is about, man.
So before we get up out of here, though, I got to piss some people off.
Oh man,
it wouldn't be fun if I didn't piss some people off.
We didn't have the rant of the night.
So generally I try to mix in some Star Wars news, just as where I can, because right now we in the off season for Star Wars. Not a lot popping, but we got some stuff coming later on in the year. But there was a little bit of news hit my radar this week, though. Seems like Daisy Ridley's having lunch or breakfast or some kind of meeting with one Kathleen Kennedy. Leads some people to believe and speculate that they might be looking at a Daisy Ridley return.
Daisy Ridley return.
What say you, Mayne gang?
Matter of fact, I got a way we can check that out, man.
Let's definitely. Definitely.
Go ahead and end this one here. And in the meantime,
Brunch with KK. Yeah, man.
Raz Ceylon asked, he said, I was going to ask if you've been watching the Wu-Tang series as you from Shaolin Island. Amazing to see them act out the hip-hop history. Season is the best ever. And I'll be honest with you, man. Nope. I ain't been checking it out. And that's mostly because it's kind of like how tourists and then people who live there. So like you're not probably, I'm not sure if you're from New York. I don't think you said you was from New York. So you're not from there. So from you, when you hear stuff coming out of New York, TV shows like that for you, it's like, oh God, Wu-Tang. For me, it's like, just them. Because I'm from there. So I don't know. It's like, I'm not mesmerized when I go to Manhattan, but you be mesmerized when you go to Manhattan. You see it on the buildings and stuff like that.
You want to know what mesmerized me in Manhattan? I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. What's that?
All them mother people. This was pre-pandemic, mind you. I'm like, bruh, it's the middle of the week. Y'all ain't got nothing better to do. Like, it shouldn't be this packed. It should not have been that packed, bruh. And it was cold. And it was a lot of us outside. I'm like, hold on. Y'all over here destroying myths. Wait a minute. We supposed to be indoors. Not out here trying to sell me a I Love New York sweatshirt.
Hey.
But I'll take 2, please.
That's the hustle in New York.
Hey, man. Like, that hustle is real. That's one thing about NY, bro. They hustle on however they can. Man, you know what? Matter of fact, look. Oh, man. Yes. That's it.
Go ahead.
Man, but look, we'll do this before we get out of here. I'm going to share with y'all a quick little New York story. I think you'll find it. I think I might have told you about this one, homie, but if not, so I'm on business trip a couple years ago. They sent me up to Brooklyn. I got to go see this client at this hospital in Brooklyn. So I'm up in Brooklyn. I'm never, I'm Texas. I don't know nothing about no East Coast. So I'm getting ready to go back to the airport. I'm leaving. So I get an Uber from the hotel to take me back to the airport. But I did, I had already, I think, exceeded my per diem or something like that. So either I was just in a rush and didn't want to wait. So I did the Uber where you share the ride or whatever, where you pick up people along the way. So we riding, and you know how you ride in a car and you start looking around and you like, I felt like that Dave Chappelle skit because it was like gun stole, liquor stole, gun stole. I'm like, oh, we in the hood.
It's like that.
It's like that out here. Bro, I ain't never seen that many dudes with Timbs in my life. Hey. I was like, bro, it's really like that out here. But
it's like that to the point where, like, I got all this hair and I can't really wear a hat, but best believe I still got a New York hat in my closet.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm out
here working and I got to wear these work shoes, but you better believe I got a pair of Timbs that's not been worn.
I'm telling you, bro. I was like, maybe I should have bought some, but anyway, I get it. So I'm in the back. I'm sitting in the back seat of the Uber, and so he pulled up to go pick up, this other person. So we sitting there. And this dude, I can't remember the kind of car, but it was a nicer SUV. Like, this was the XL. This wasn't no little Uber or whatever. So we sitting here in the corner on this random corner in the hood in Brooklyn, just waiting. Because the dude wasn't where he was supposed to be. Normally when you pick up an Uber, you pick somebody up from Uber, you pick them up outside their house, outside of a building, like an establishment. We were just on a random corner. Like, I'm like, who we supposed to be picking up? So we there for about 5 minutes, 7 minutes. So finally, the Uber driver calls the number on the phone. And, actually, no, I'm saying it wrong. I'm getting the story wrong. So we're sitting there and he's getting ready to call the person. And all of a sudden, I just see a dude walk up to the Uber because matter of fact, nope, I'm still getting confused. I already been sipping on libation, so bear with me. He called the lady. And a lady answered the phone and she said, yes, I'll meet you out here on this corner or whatever. So I'm pulling up and I'm expecting him to pick up a lady. Well, a dude walks up to the Uber and he jumps in the front seat. And my dude had on standard Brooklyn attire, which means he had on jeans, a hoodie with the hoodie on, and his Timbs. And my dude get in the car, slam the door, and I'm like, he finna rob us right now. And I'm in the back seat and I'm sitting directly behind this cat. So I'm like, now if he pulls something on this dude, am I gonna be brave and try to choke him out, or am I gonna jump out the car and go and get my moving? And I'm over here making life decisions. So the Uber driver doesn't leave because he's like, no, I'm not here for you. And the dude is like, drive. I'm like, hold on, wait, like, I don't like this. So he calls the lady back and she's like, yeah, that's my son. I'm like, you might want to tell somebody that because your son was about this close from getting choked the F out. I was not finna die in Brooklyn on that day in the snow. No, bro. Like, no. Wasn't doing it. Wasn't doing it. But yeah, man, that was my experience in Brooklyn, bro. We rode, and it was dope because we did ride through Bed-Stuy, which I thought was cool to actually be able to see what people be talking about. But yeah, it was every bit of the hood. I was like, yeah, I think I'm good with Texas. I'm cool.
Oh man, I wasn't raised in Brooklyn, but I got family out there. I get to go out there and see every weekend. And yeah, that's the life, man. That is the life.
And it's so crazy because like the hotel I was in, it was like right on the edge of the hood, but it was like I didn't realize that when I booked it because I said, oh, it's right around from the Barclays Center, so I'll be all right. Well, nobody told me that the Barclays Center is like 3 blocks away from the hood. So I'm like right on the edge. I'm like, man, if I go down 1 block to the left, I might not make it back.
You'll go the wrong way, man.
Hey, I was in my hotel room that whole week.
No.
Hotel room to the hospital and back, bro. I was like, nope, not by myself, and I don't have nothing with me. No, man. We know better than that out here in Texas. We don't do that.
Yeah, man.
We don't do that, man.
He's way out of your depths.
Yeah, man. I'm like, hey, look,
New York, man. It's the whole other
that's
side.
That's a ways away, boy. I'm like,
yeah, man. You don't know. Don't go out there.
Nah, I wasn't shook, bro. Like, trust me. Look, if it had went down, I'm gonna handle mine. But let me tell you something, bro. I was like, I ain't trying. Look, I was texting my wife like, look, if you don't hear from me in 30 minutes, you need to call the police and let them know your husband was abducted in an Uber. Because I'm like,
no.
something gonna happen one way or the other, man. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Don't do me like that no more. Next time you need to announce yourself and let us know the whole situation. Because your son was this close. He was this close.
That's how it goes. You just figure it out. That's how we know. That's how we figure out you. That's how we know about you. You know what I mean? Like if you ain't from there, that's the number one way you gonna know that you are not from anywhere up there.
Man.
And then you know what? That flips the mentality on you. It's kind of a good bad thing. For the good New Yorkers will treat you right. The bad New Yorkers will take full advantage of you. They will collect your $200.
Trust me.
Go put you in jail.
Trust me. Oh man. Look, I could talk about this all night because then that was my second time in NY. The first time was when we went to Manhattan, and I'm with a group of people this time. And we go, we were actually in Jersey. So we were in Jersey, but we took the train into New York to do a little bit of sightseeing. And so we did that. We go to the World Trade Center monument, which was crazy. But we're leaving, so they trying to call an Uber, and it's like 7 of us. So we trying to get an Uber for like 7 people. And it's saying it's gonna be like an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever. And or there's nobody in the area or whatever. I'm gonna just tell y'all how this happened. And I need y'all to know I love all people. But if a dude pull up in an SUV, and my man, I think, was from Middle Eastern descent.
Mm-hmm.
And he immediately starts trying to negotiate for us to just pay him out of pocket for him to get us where we going. One of my coworkers thought that was a great idea and got in the car. There's 7 of us. Do you want to know who was the last person to get in that car? I took a window seat and made sure I wasn't on child lock before I got inside. I was like, I done seen too many Law and Orders, bro. You not finna get me like that, bro. Like, right, exactly. Soon as you hear the door close, doom, doom, I'm like, no, nope. Ain't no special victim over here, bro.
You just took $1 cab. You should have took the $1 cab.
Man, look, I ain't know nothing about nothing. I was with my coworkers, and I was like, you know what? If something happened, I can at least be like, it was them. Like, that's my mentality, bro. Like, if I'm somewhere if I am not around in comfortable or familiar surroundings, bro, I'm in survival mode at that point. And my survival instincts kicked in when I saw that dude, man. When I saw that dude. But yeah, man.
$1 van and I don't care, because I'm from there, and this is what we call them Arabs.
Hey.
Middle Eastern Arabs.
It's all love, man.
It don't matter if they're Pakistan, because we got all of them. We got Afghanis, Pakistanis, we got Sri Lankans up there. We got everybody. They all Arabs.
But you know what's crazy? And I bet you they don't even trip.
No, they don't.
They don't even trip.
They don't trip. And they'll all talk, even if they ain't, they'll be like the sheiks, all of them. What's up, buddy? They all talk to you the same way. They don't care. I've watched them do that to certain people just to keep the persona up.
And then flip the ass. Yes.
Yep. I've seen, yes, they don't care. They want that money. They do not care.
Hey.
They'll drive a taxi. They'll pump your gas. They'll own the gas station.
Hey.
They don't care.
We do the same thing, though. We do the same thing look,
yes.
We will hit you real quick with a, hey there, how's it going? How's your family? That's great to see you. As soon as they walk off, punk ass mother.
Right. Facts.
We do it all the time. Man. But I say, man, at this point, I say we get ready to hustle on up out.
Do the hustle.
And go get into this turn up, man.
Yeah.
And we ain't talking about vegetables.
No, man.
Oh, man.
We're gonna turn up that purple drink.
Yes, sir.
On the Discord.
You know.
Yes, sir. So,
like we always say, you ain't got to go home, but you got
to tell your mom and you love her and go kiss your kids and make sure you tune into the show next time.
All that what he just
do it
said.
the right way anymore.
What?
It's your fault.
What?
Huh?
What?
No?
What?
You sure? Exactly.
That you know what?
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey. Now, how about that? You want to just derail the whole thing, then?
Exactly.
You want to just derail everything, then? You know what?
What's good?
Exactly. That's how we do it around these parts. Oh,
that's it.
Oh,
that's
man.
it. Oh, that's it. We're
no,
yep.
Yeah. That's the show, folks.
The Force will be with you, always.
Hey man, y'all sure y'all don't want to like burn one first, man?
Why did you say that name?
You hear about the cable?
What is thy bidding, my master?
Ask God.
Forever, forever, ever. Forever, forever, ever.
This is the way. This is the way. Why did you say that name? This is the way. The way of God.
Come on, man.
I am a god.
Hey, man, y'all sure y'all don't want to, like, burn one first, man? Come on, man. On with you, man. On with you, man.
Nice guy.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.